What is up, everybody? So I just got home. I went to Best Buy after work, and that is why I'm still in my work clothes. So I'm sorry if I didn't have enough time to change and do something different. But yeah, I just actually picked up this sweet new monopod. Basically, if you look at it, it's only got one of the spokes, unlike a tripod, which has three of them, which allows for more stability when you're shooting stuff. But what a monopod basically does is, whenever you watch a sports a sports TV show or something like that, when the Vikings or whatever team that you support is playing on TV, and you see the people on the sidelines with their DSLR cameras and they're shooting, they usually are shooting with a monopod, since you can't bring a full-on tripod into a stadium. These also act as sort of like a steady cam or like a glide cam, even though they're not really, it doesn't act as functional as a glide cam. But these are 10 times cheaper than actually going to the store and picking up a $5 glide cam, which obviously I'm not going to do since I am a film student and I'm still in college. This is actually the cheapest method, and I used it on the bullying prevention video that I actually helped film for the thing I posted up on YouTube. Anyway, so let's do a little bit of an unboxing of this thing. I just picked it up, so I'm actually kind of excited to get this thing out of the box and see what all it has to offer. It is basically just a tripod with a single stem. You extend these. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you extend these little latches, and then you can extend it a little bit further down towards the ground, and then you set this on the ground with your camera attached to it, and then you can film and have you can have a little bit more stability when you're kind of running around and doing travel photography and stuff like that. It's a lot easier of a setup than actually using a tripod, which I have on right now, because the tripod takes a little bit more time, and sometimes you actually want to be kind of quick and fast with your setup. So this is why a monopod is actually good for that kind of thing. So I will open this up now and let's get to it. First, you gotta upload this little doohickey. Open that up, and inside there is a little carrying bag, which is actually kind of nice, because on the tripod they don't have a carrying case for this. You have to actually physically go out and buy a tripod carrying case, so this is actually a nice feature. I didn't know this had this in the monopod case, since I didn't actually get to see it open. But yeah, we'll unzip this thing and pull it out and see what all is in this. You got your usual 6700 SunPak owner's manual, which I don't need that, so I really don't care about that. This is pretty much the base of the monopod. It looks kind of like a club for like if a police officer hits you and stuff like that, but it's not what it's used for. It's actually, it extends like this, and it goes down pretty far, so I see a lot of, it actually goes past my height, so I actually do see a lot of use for this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the length is actually pretty long. It's actually longer than I was expecting it to be, so it's actually decent for a $30 monopod, which I just purchased at Best Buy. I like it. I think I'm going to get some really great use out of this once I actually start using this thing. It'll be super easy to bring with on trips and stuff, because I can just put it in this travel case and take it with me, and then I can just bring it in when they're checking bags and stuff, and then they can scan it and go right in. I might need another case for my tripod, but other than that, this is great for doing travel photography or doing sports events, or just your everyday stuff that you can think of. It's also good for film, and it's a pretty decent price at $30 at Best Buy. So overall, I am actually pretty pleased with this. I'm sorry if I'm kind of rushing, but I'm actually pretty excited and can't wait to test this baby out. It looks like a baton when you're holding it, but it is not a baton. It is a pretty decent film gear. The only thing I didn't cover is this is actually where you screw on the top of your camera to the base of this. This is the base, and you'll screw it onto the little silver thing on the top. If you look underneath your camera, there's a little circle thing where you can attach different equipment and stuff like that onto it, much like this. And this will allow you to, when you're shooting, you'll stick this base to the ground, your camera will be up on here and it'll be pretty stable. The only thing I don't like about monopods is they tend to shake a little bit depending on the type of aluminum that you get for these. But other than that, this should be decent. I'm sorry I can't show you how it looks when it's actually on the monopod. I don't have another camera and I don't have another tripod for that. So otherwise I would have showed you how it looks when it's finally on the thing. But this is going to be so ridiculously fun to use. I actually can't wait to start using this. So that is all I'm leaving you with today. I'm actually pretty pleased with this purchase. This additional travel case is a huge plus, and actually throw hats off to SunPak for throwing that in there. Most companies don't throw that in there, but I am pretty pleased with my purchase. And yeah, so I am pleased with this. I will be using this a lot in the future. So until next time, guys, signing off. See you later.